All right, welcome back to another edition of our technique series. Today we're going to cover the front squat, do's and don'ts, and how to make yourself better in the position. All right, first thing we'll look at will be Marley and Nikki's bar position, which is ideal. Sitting nice and high, base of the clavicle, right on top of the anterior delt. Elbows are straight, pointed straight ahead, creating a great shell for a front rack. You'll notice there's chains on the bar for a little bit of overload training to increase their one rep max. So it's heavy at the top, light at the bottom. Aside from potential issues in the front rack as far as bar positioning, the front squat is ideal for beginners. Research in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning found through biomechanical analysis that the front squat places less compressive force on the knees opposed to the back squat because of it being more of a quad dominant exercise. Both Molly and Nikki do a great job as far as keeping an upright torso, keeping those elbows high, and maintaining that shell for that front rack as they descend to the bottom of their squat. However, you may notice a difference in the two squatters. When Nikki in the red seemed to bounce off her squat, Marley kind of slowed it down, redirected, and fired it back to the top. Just kind of using the two different body types as an example, Nikki's a little bit hypermobile, so she can rely on that stretch reflex as she gets out the bottom, and she still uses her heels to fire out. And Molly is strong enough in the posterior chain to be able to slow it down, redirect the force, and bring it back so it's vertical. Both are good. Both are sitting back on their heels. Both are maintaining a neutral head position. Both of their torsos are remaining upright, and they're doing a good job breathing once they are inhaling when they go down and exhaling as they come back up to the top. Here's another example of myself and Tom. You see I'm going to bounce at the bottom, use that stretch reflex, which Tom's going to slow it down, redirect it, and fire out, use this posterior chain, almost to a point where you see it almost fly out of his hands a little bit. Next is Bobby on the left and Mike on the right. Bobby's strong in the posterior chain and gets the bar going, whereas Mike can use his stretch reflexes. He's hypermobile and gets the bar going. Two different squats for two different people, both good. Be sure to read the squat cues at the bottom of the page, and for more information, follow us on Twitter at FunFitCLE.